Hello and welcome to the Healing Waters broadcast. I am your host, Marie Kennedy Groves, and I am so glad that you have joined me once again, wherever you are at all over the world. So, good morning, good evening, good midday, whatever it is where you are at. I am here to have a very real, raw, and relevant conversation. And if you have caught prior episodes of the Healing Waters broadcast, then you know that this is what this broadcast is all about, is being real, raw, and relevant. Because I personally feel like there is way too much fake that is out here in the world. And it is so easy to get disillusioned if you are watching the fake. So, on today, I'm going to tell you just a little bit about myself if this is the first time that you have actually, tuned in and caught an episode of the Healing Waters. But I am a mom of two kids that I consider grown at this point. They're young adults. I'm a glam mom to a powerful grandson. I'm a life coach. I'm a mindset warrior. I'm an entrepreneurial. I have an entrepreneurial spirit. I believe in creating amazing life experiences. I'm an abundance believer. I believe that there is enough for everyone. And it's just there for all of us to grab. I'm an intention setter. I'm purpose driven. I have purpose on my back. And I do all of this powered by God. So that's a little bit about me. But on today, we are going to talk about, are you just tired? This is what so many people do not talk about. And this is what I want to be real, raw, and transparent and relevant with you about, is I'm tired. I'm tired. I am wide open building two businesses right now. And each business has multi facets in it that I'm trying to keep all the balls in the air. It's not a bad thing. It's just a lot of things. And I'm very grateful. Please hear my heart. I am so grateful for how my businesses are expanding right now, how they're blowing up. I've set intentions around this. I have manifested what I am living right now. And I'm so grateful. But I think that, and this is where I say that people get so disillusioned by the fake, all the fake that's out there. Because the fake is not going to come to you and say, I'm tired. I'm exhausted. What do you do when you get tired and exhausted? And you're like, oh my gosh, can I do it one more time? And it's not that it's bad. It's so good, but it's so much. So I wanted to come on today, and I just wanted to be honest and say, I'm tired. I've driven well over 1,000 miles this week. Before I should have counted all the meetings that I have had this week prior to jumping on this broadcast, but I have had meetings every single day. I have literally had zero time to do a load of laundry, to wash a dish. I mean, I am running. I am running at full speed. And this is what you do when you're in momentum. When you are building a business and you are in momentum, this is what you do. And I knew that 2024 was going to be like this. I knew it. I set my intentions. I know what I have to do to hit the goals and the levels that I have set forth to hit this year. They are big goals. They're audacious goals. They're scary goals. They're goals that honestly I have never hit before in life. Ever. I'll be real. I'll be honest with you. That's how big of goals I set for 2024. The craziness about it is I am telling you right now, not only am I going to hit my goals for 2024, I truly believe I will exceed them. But right at this present moment in time, I am tired and exhausted. Because that's just work. That's just business building. That's not even talking about just life and personal life. So what do we do when we're trying to juggle all these things and it's it's coming at us fast as we can juggle, and we're trying not to let any of the balls drop? Let's talk about this, because I need to talk about this. And I hope that just being honest with you and talking through the things that I'm doing to try to keep my energy up and keep up with everything that's going on will maybe in some way help you. Okay, we are going to take a really quick commercial break, and then we will be right back.
The best things in life are the people we love, the places we've been, and the memories we've made along the way. Don't let your pelvic health get in the way of your life. The Pelvic Floor Store, your resource for personal health.
We are back. Okay, so we're going to talk about what are some of the things that I am doing to try to help me manage this crazy life that I am living right now. Now, it's crazy awesome. Trust me when I tell you, I am not complaining, because, oh my gosh, I am literally living the life that I had set the intentions for, that I had dreamed of. So it's an amazing life. it's just a lot right now because we're in momentum and we're in building mode in our businesses. So one of the things that I have done is I have had a conversation with my young adult kids. And I have been honest with them about this year that I was going all in on taking my businesses to the next level. So they are aware of that. So they give me a lot of grace when I'm not available, like I used to be in the past. It's been a little difficult for them to get used to because mom's always been there. And I've always tried to work around their schedules so I could just spend as much time with them as I possibly could. But now that they're young adults and they are, they have created lives of their own. Yes, I miss spending time with them. I love spending time with them. But I also sacrificed a lot of years to raise them because I raised them as a single mom through all of their teenage years. So I set a lot of my goals and dreams from a business perspective. I set that kind of to the side while I finished raising my kids because I needed to. I didn't want to have any regrets in finishing out their growing up years. So now that they are grown, I have said, okay, I need to get serious about my business goals to make those happen. And to do that, I'm just going to have to put my head down and really focus and set strong intentions, which I have done. So I had that conversation with them so that they kind of understand and know what the expectations are. The other thing around that I am trying to be very intentional on this year is taking little, like, long weekend trips, maybe about once a quarter or so, with everybody, so that we can shut it down and spend time together and laugh and enjoy great food and just spend some downtime together. So that is an intention that I have set and that we are sticking to in 2024, which I'm very excited about. Because that time that we spend away together, we have so much fun. We really have so much fun. So the second thing that I am being extremely intentional on is, because I have so much going on, I need to make sure that I take optimal care of my health. Because it's easy when you're on the road all the time and you're running to get into a bad habit of picking up empty calories to eat, running through fast food restaurant. It's easy because you're in a hurry and on the go. So I'm trying to be extra intentional on grabbing good things and making good choices one meal at a time. I'm trying to be very intentional on drinking lots of water so that I can stay hydrated. I'm intentional on taking really good solid vitamins every single day. The other thing that I am doing is I'm trying to make sure that even though I may have short hours of sleep, because right now, most days I am getting up between 4 and 5 a.m. Um, I'm trying to make sure that I get, a solid 5 hours of good sleep a night. Trust me, I would rather have 8. Trust me on that. But I also am listening to my body. So if I get to the point where I feel like the exhaustion level of my body is hitting a peak where I almost feel like I could be getting sick, I know I need to shut it down. So I've even sacrificed not keeping my house clean the way that I like my house clean. I love my house spotless. I love, love, love my house to be clean. And I have had to say, it's okay, Marie. I understand that your house, you can't eat off the floors of my house right now. But you need to go to bed and you need to get some sleep. And you can get up in the morning and do this again. So I'm being intentional on letting some things go that are really important to me. So rest, our food intake, our water intake, our vitamin intake, making sure that our health is intact, giving ourselves grace for letting some things go that I call it money-making activities. Hey, my house right now is not a money-making activity. And 2024 is focused on money-making activities. So I am giving myself permission to allow some of that stuff to go by the wayside. Not crazy, but not to the level of cleanliness that I personally like. And then on the weekends, I am trying to be intentional about getting extra rest. And the other thing that I'm trying to be very intentional about is making sure that I am moving my body, that I am walking. Right now, what's working for me is walking. I am walking. So I am walking as much as I can, whenever I can squeeze in. A walk here and there, I do it. I want to keep my body going. I want to keep my body moving. It's important. It's important for our health. It's important for our mental health. And the other thing I am doing is right now, I'm saying no to a lot of extracurricular activities. I had there was a trip to Vegas that, yes, had some business stuff associated to it. But as I thought about that trip and all the things that I had coming up next month, and I asked myself, would I make more money from going out to that conference and doing that, or would I make more money staying here and focusing on my business? And the glaring answer was, you will make more money by staying here and focusing on your business. So that was my decision. I chose not to go on that trip. So I believe that, I hope for all of you that are living busy, crazy lives, and you're like, oh my gosh, this is, this is just crazy right now. Please understand and know, and I say this because I'm reminding myself as well, this is only a season. This is not going to be forever. And I tell myself that all the time. Marie, you're in building mode right now. You're building right now the way you're building so that you don't have to run this pace the rest of your life. So keep your life in perspective. Make sure that you add fun activities sprinkled in and throughout. Be intentional, be as intentional about putting your head down and going to work as you are with being intentional to say, okay, now we're going to take this weekend and we're going to go play. And we're going to go have a good time. And we're going to sit around and laugh and play games and do nothing. Be intentional about your life. What's that old saying? All work and no play it messes with you mentally. So remember, everything is a season. Remember to take care of yourself. Nobody else is going to take care of you the way you need to take care of you. And nobody else can listen to your body and feel the things that you feel. Know your body. Listen to your body. Serve it well. And enjoy the journey. So I hope that on today, this has been helpful to those of you that are just living busy lives like myself. You can connect with me, Marie Groves on Facebook. I am world_changer, 4 life on Instagram. And or you could email me at mariegroves@healingwaters.info. Thank you so much. I am getting ready to go shut it down. And I am going to take a few hours to just relax. I'm not going to take any phone calls. I'm just shutting it down, my good people. So you remember that you were born to thrive, not just survive. We will see you next week. Bye.